Hi, and welcome to monthly messages from your angels and your higher self with me, Julie Poole. And if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so that you don't miss anything. Now let's dive right in. Well, hello Virgo and my fellow Virgos, because I'm a Virgo too. And it's hard work being a Virgo sometimes, isn't it, guys? So let's have a look what February's got in store for us for Virgo. So the overall energy for the month is the High Priestess, but she's come out upside down. Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is the overall energy from your higher self for the month of February for Virgos. High Priestess. Let's turn it up the right way while we have a little look at this card. So the High Priestess is a card of us tapping into our intuition, our soul source energy, our heart, our instincts, following what feels right for us rather than what we think is right. So feeling it. So she's upside down because we are, and we know we are, too analytical. All right, we can't help it, we're Virgos, but we can work on it and say, am I being too analytical? Am I listening? Or am I talking myself out of what my heart is saying? Do I have those doubts that say, oh, well, it wouldn't work anyway, because, we're such perfectionists. Right, we want to get rid of this because the overall energy for the month is that High Priestess, tapping into our spiritual consciousness, our intuition, our God, Goddess, all that is source energy within us. Tapping into it and letting that analytical stuff go shush for now, please. I'm just going to listen to my heart. Now, we've got quite a lot of challenges this month, but in a good way. So the first card we've got is the Nine of Swords reversed. Now, the Nine of Swords is a card, let's bring it up so you can see it, of being overworked, overtired. We get ill, we get cranky, too much analysis, too much stress. We get a little bit stressy, don't we, guys? Because we like to be in control and it doesn't always go as we want it to go. It's not quite as perfect as it should be. All of that doesn't serve us. I've been working on that for years. I've got into a place now for myself where I can say it'll do. Oh, it's such a relief. It's lovely. All right, so when we get stressed, we get ill. We get tired, we get run down. And that whole thing that we do about too much work for others, always giving to everybody else and forgetting about ourselves. And again, we need to use this, our thoughts and beliefs and our High Priestess energy to say, don't forget about you, so that you don't get ill, poorly, in bed, run down, exhausted, too anxious. Now, we're a little bit stuck at the moment. Okay, we've got the Eight of Swords, which is a card of feeling trapped, feeling stuck. We're not moving forward. Now, she's the right way up. So we're saying, right, this is a card where right now in February, we're in a kind of holding space. It's holding it still. This is a card of she's really frustrated because she feels trapped and can't move forward. But if you just hold the space, it will clear. This is where we need to go with the flow and wait quietly. As we wait, without being anxious, without being, oh, I need to make this happen, we let go and let God, the space opens and we can move forward and things start to shift and change. Now we've got the World card upside down. So we're saying, look, this can evolve and turn around and open up the whole world for us. But we need to believe it. We need to be listening to our heart rather than that analytical head. And it's going to open up the world for us. Expansion. This month is expansion. Now we've also got the Justice card, also reversed. There's a lot going on, isn't it? Right, why is the Justice card reversed? This is about everything being fair and just, and what goes round comes around. What you give out comes back. Now we know for us Virgos, we give an awful lot, and sometimes we give too much and we can't possibly get as much back as we're giving out. We get out of balance. So if we can take a step back and focus on ourselves and listening to our heart, we can come back into balance, and then justice will turn around and be served. And also we need to ask. We need to tell people that we need a bit of a rest, bit of peace and quiet, leave me alone, okay? And then we can come into this balance of justice, fairness, equilibrium. Have a look at your lives. Where are you giving too much and not receiving enough? Because that justice wants to come into balance. And this is about these two areas. Let's bring these up for you. We've got the devil and we've got Lucky, the King of Pentacles. Right. The devil card, let's talk about him for a moment. This is a card of overindulgence. Now, because we tend to get a bit stressy and a bit anxious, many of us Virgos, we do tend to go for substances and things that are going to help calm down that anxiety, whether it be alcohol or cigarettes or drugs or medication or shopping, spending, retail therapy, or whether we are addicted to a relationship that doesn't serve us. And for many of you, because this is a general read, that's what this card is about. Being, addicted to that man, that woman, not very good for you. They're the ones that take, and don't give anything back. They're the ones that pull you down and mess about with your head and play games. We don't want them. We don't want them. So we're going to use this king. We're going to use this King of Pentacles to get out of that. Kings, come on, guys. These are the top of the suits, the queens and the kings. They don't take any mess in. They don't take any nonsense. All right. The king knows his own mind. He knows what he wants and he's going to get it. Now, the pentacle. Pentacles can be money, but they can also be our sense of security, our sense of grounding, our sense of feeling stable in who we are outside of that toxic relationship. So if you're in a toxic relationship, this is the time to let it go, come into your king energy and say, this is my authority, my autonomy. I'm in charge. I know where I'm going and I deserve more and I deserve better. So February is a month, isn't it, of love. It's Valentine's Day. It's all about looking around you and saying, where is the love and where is the love not serving me? Okay. So for others, it's not about love. It's not about an addictive relationship, a toxic relationship. It's about your own toxicity. Are we a sugar fiend? Are we in those cakes or those chocolates too much? Are we drinking too much alcohol? Are we spending money we can't really afford to spend to make us feel better? Where are the areas that we are needing to sort out? And we can sort them out by using the king energy. I am in my authority, I am in my autonomy, I can do this, I'm strong, and I deserve to be in that king energy of I'm in control, right? When we're in the devil energy, we're not in control, we've lost control, all right? So that's the energy coming through from your higher self. Now let's have a look what your angels want to tell you for the month of February. All right. Inner peace. Lovely. This is what we're talking about. We want some inner peace. All right, letting our inner light shine, following our heart, following that high priestess energy of our spiritual consciousness. And we are going to come into that inner peace by getting rid of that toxicity that's around us, by going with the flow, okay, trying not to be too stressy and frustrated because things are blocked, by looking at how much we're giving out and how much we're getting back so that we can bring some justice and balance in. So that is a lovely message there. And let's have a look what the Doreen Virtue deck want to say to us. So lovely. Okay, the Rochelle card, I'll read it to you. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So we want to be really listening to that energy within us, following it and turning things around in February, because it's only another month and we're into March and spring equinox in the northern hemisphere. Woohoo! And we want to bounce into spring like a demented rabbit, happy, happy, happy. So we're going to do a little bit of work this month and we're going to let go of that analytical, over-analytical mind of ours and come into trusting our heart and finding that peace within us, which we so deserve. I hope that this has helped to give you the guidance that you need, and it may be worth you watching the videos for your moon and your rising to give you a better full picture of what's going on for you for the next month. And if you would like to book your own reading with me, all the details are in the description box below. You can catch me on live streams every week on YouTube, so be sure that you've subscribed and clicked that bell. And your weekly messages from your angels and your higher self are uploaded every Sunday, so watch out for those. See you next time. Bye.